Welcome back. Today, we're having a look at premium desk accessories that you hopefully haven't heard of to upgrade your desk setup. And I personally really like those kinds of videos. Even if I can't afford something, I like to know about the best of the best. And I'm always on the lookout for new accessories to improve my desk setup. As a full-time remote software developer, my setup at home is a core part of my day-to-day work, and anything that can improve it or make it more fun is of interest to me. So if you're into clean desk setups and or mechanical keyboards, make sure to subscribe. Now let's see what I have in line for today's video. First up is this incredible new monitor from LG. This is a productivity king. The LG 40WP95C-W is a 5K by 2K 40-inch curved ultra-wide monitor with an incredibly beautiful nano IPS panel. And you know what they say, it's not the size that counts, but how you use it. Anyway, that's kind of true, because a big monitor with a low resolution isn't super great. But this is the complete opposite. Featuring thin bezels with a white backing, this monitor offers plenty of inputs, including Thunderbolt 4 with charging at up to 96 watts, DisplayPort, and 2 HDMIs. On top of that, you get USB 3.0 ports and a Thunderbolt 4 daisy chain output when you connect via Thunderbolt. I also appreciate the addition of an integrated power supply unit, making it easier to manage cables. This monitor comes with a great stand that offers tilt, pivot, and height adjustments, but I still opted to mount it on my Ergotron HX arm, which is specifically made for oversized monitors. The star of the show with this monitor is the panel itself. Sporting a 5120 by 2160 resolution, this monitor offers the same pixel density as a 32-inch 4K monitor, which is what I was used to. Being nano IPS, this panel can produce a wider color gamut than typical IPS panels, including up to 98% of the DCI-P3 color gamut. Colors look amazing on this monitor, not oversaturated, and just right. Using it for software development, the pixel real estate you get with this monitor is amazing. You can easily stack two windows side by side and still have plenty of horizontal space to work. As a developer, I particularly enjoy having my editor on one side and a browser with a pull request, documentation, or a design doc on the other side. Not only that, there's enough vertical space to never feel cramped and to be able to see enough code at once. This is truly a joy to use, and it would benefit a lot of work scenarios. You can also connect two computers to the monitor and use the picture-by-picture mode to effectively get 2 frames, and this is also a pretty cool feature given its size. It's not perfect, however. I do wish the HDMI inputs were not restricted to a lower resolution. I also would prefer if some of the USB ports were at the back for cleaner cable management. And finally, I wish it had a KVM switch built in. Now, on the mat sits this new keyboard from ACO, which is called the ACR Pro Alice Plus, and here Alice refers to the specific layout it features. This keyboard is an incredible value for the money. It's made from acrylic that's been painted, comes pre-assembled with keycaps and switches, and you actually get all the additional keycaps to complete a full set in case you want to reuse them on another keyboard. And speaking of those keycaps, their quality is surprising for the price. They're double-shot PBT in this taller than usual ASA profile, and the quality of the Legends is very good. Switches are ACO's very own silver switches, which are a light linear switch, and they feel great as is given they're factory lubed. The plate is polycarbed and gasket mounted, giving the keyboard quite a bit of flex, which is nice to see. With all those features, typing on this keyboard is very satisfying, but that's also explained by the Alice layout, which is meant to be more ergonomic for hand placements. Surprisingly, this was a fairly easy layout to pick up for me. As long as you use the right fingers to press the left and right sections of the board, I was up and running in a day. At $130, this keyboard is an incredible value. The only thing it's missing is VIA support. Instead, you are limited to ACO's software, which isn't as great, so if you want to remap keys, keep that in mind. Otherwise, awesome keyboard. Alright, next up is a product that allowed me to get wired Ethernet for my gaming PC in a room with no wired Ethernet. I'm fortunate enough to have wired networking pretty much in every room, but my YouTube studio. How convenient. I did have coax set up, however, and there's a product that allows Ethernet to run through coax at up to 2.5 gigabits per second with a minor 4 millisecond added delay. This technology is referred to as MoCA. Considering that Wi-Fi was flaky in this room, this was a much needed upgrade. So I connected one adapter to my main network switch and then connected it to the right coax cable that runs to my YouTube studio. And then in the studio, I used the second adapter to go from coax back to Ethernet again. Hid all of that in an IKEA Besta wall storage unit with a hole underneath and some cable raceways. And now I have a solid wired Ethernet connection in a super sleek package. I'm getting a much more stable experience when gaming online, as well as higher speeds. I haven't come across any hiccups for now, these adapters seem quite stable. Next item is a microphone, and you are currently listening to it. This is the King B2 by Neat, and it's an XLR microphone with a condenser capsule. It features a cardioid pickup pattern, so it will pick up what's in front of it, rejecting sounds from the sides and back. What I like about this microphone, apart from its great sound quality, is that it comes with a very compact pop filter, so it will look good on camera without blocking your face like traditional pop filters do. Then the shock mount is pretty good at reducing sounds caused by bumping in the desk, which again makes it a great microphone for streaming, podcasts, or anything alike. It's also all metal and its build quality feels great. This microphone has a low-end boost, giving it a sound signature that is well suited for voiceovers. If you don't want to bother too much with adjusting the sound of a microphone, you might be pleased with this one out of the box. Given that it's an XLR condenser mic, you'll need an audio interface with phantom power, and while this is a bit more expensive and bulky than a USB mic, you do get a bit more flexibility with a setup like this. So yeah, great mic. And last but not least, I got some tools from Hodo. As you work on your desk setup, you'll likely need some tools at one point. Whether it's to assemble new products or furniture, I need my toolbox on a monthly basis. Tools are kind of ugly usually, not items you'd want around, but with Hodo, it's a whole other story. They're some of the prettiest and well-designed tools I've come across. Not only that, they feel high quality, feature an elegant design, and all of them have a built-in rechargeable battery with a USB-C port for charging and an indicator LED or screen to tell whether the battery is charging or fully charged. So we got a small screwdriver coming in a nice portable case with a door that auto closes. You get 25 bits that are attached only using magnets, and the aluminum screwdriver body is nicely stored at the bottom. There's also a section to magnetize bits, which is quite handy. This is an amazing small screwdriver, especially for building custom keyboards or PCs. Then we got a bigger screwdriver with a stronger motor, more suited to assemble furniture or simply work on larger items. It comes in red or blue in a nice rubberized finish and has its own small carrying case. At the back you decide the direction, up will screw, middle will only turn on the LED light, and down will unscrew. All modes will turn on the light, which is also quite handy to illuminate the work surface. Like the smaller screwdriver, it comes with common bits for all types of work. Next up is a flashlight. It comes with a clip to attach it, has an aluminum body, and its design hides the USB-C charging port when not in use. This mechanism also adjusts the radius of the light for a wider beam or a brighter and more focused light source. It comes with a diffuser to act as a lamp, but when removed, it becomes a traditional flashlight with 3 intensity settings, and it's quite powerful at 1000 lumens. There's also an SOS mode with multiple cadences. All in all, a product that feels super premium while being practical. Finally, the last item from Hodo is a laser measuring tape. Once it's on, you can trigger the laser and point it at a surface and then click again to measure the distance with an accuracy of up to 2 millimeters. You can use feet or meters as a unit, and measurements are easily observed with the built-in OLED display. Not only that, it's compatible with the Mi Home app using Bluetooth, allowing you to store measurements in the app and keep track of them. These are all super premium, and I don't mind having to look at them given how great they look. Alright, that's it for today. Quite a list of varying items we got here. Please let me know which one is your favorite down below so that I can focus on specific categories in future videos. Alright, see you in the next video.